And I can't help but look up in the sky and daydream about the day I hop on that plane and I see Columbus for the last time. Fuck, why can't I do that right? And I can't help but look up in the sky, just in daydreaming about the day I finally get out of this place. No, whoa, that's too much. You need to chill out. And being stuck in a school where my teachers talk down on me for my grades instead of looking at my actual talents. This has me counting down the days. People always tell me how they need like expensive equipment to start making videos, or they need, you know, this expensive computer or camera, but honestly, like, that's not true at all. So here's what my setup looks like. I'm using a pretty outdated custom built PC that like plays my edits like slideshows when I want to preview them. And I used a little USB microphone to record the vocals I'm like talking on right now, and what I use for Runaway. And I edited it on a monitor that's not even actually full 1080p. And not to sound any type of way or anything, but even with the setup that I have right now, I'm still making videos better than most people with MacBooks and using 3 different monitors. And I know some friends who even use like one of the monitors just for Spotify, which makes absolutely no sense to me. So hopefully that will show some of you guys that don't have amazing setups that you don't need like crazy ass expensive stuff just to make quality work. So Runaway is a really special video to me. I've been waiting all school year to make a video for a high school's film fest that's at the end of April every year. And it's also really special to me because it was released on the 1-year anniversary of Eggen Visuals, which if you compare this video, like my first one last year, it's like actually insane. The concept of it was inspired by a couple of things. So originally it was inspired by, you know, just a constant complaint that everyone makes as a teenager. Well, maybe not everyone, but most people, you know, they talk about how much they hate their hometown or their state, wherever they live. And I mean, I've said the same thing back when I lived in Fox Meadow, New Jersey, which I mentioned in the video, until I actually moved. I was so excited to leave New Jersey and go to Ohio, but then 2 weeks after I realized like how much of a mistake that was and how much I missed New Jersey. So when I was making this video, I wanted to make something that sort of addressed that issue, because especially living in Ohio, I hear people all the time complain about living here and how they're so excited to move out, and that might be true and all, but you know, like, I know a lot of these people like don't know exactly what they're talking about right now, because you know, it's that whole like they don't know what they have until they lose it type thing. So I knew making this that a lot of the seniors in my high school will relate to this, and I felt like it's one of those things that actually like anyone can really relate to that's been outside of their home before. Finally getting to travel off of my videos was so amazing, especially going to Chicago and seeing Florida again. It was so much fun, but honestly the whole time I had this like creeping doubt. You know, like putting a lot of time into a video like this is always really hard because you have like this original vision in your head, and obviously it looks so much better in your head when you're thinking of it, and then when you actually make it, you know, when you compare the results to what you originally envisioned, it makes you like doubt yourself a little bit, at least for me. And you know, since the editing took me like almost a month, I kept like rearranging everything and just triple guessing everything, and it wasn't good. And honestly, I know it sounds really cheesy, but the only thing that really helped me like through these times of like self-doubt was like support from my friends like Trey and Andrew, who motivated me to keep going, and reading a bunch of your guys' comments and your Twitter posts especially just helps so much when making stuff like this. And now that it's finally done, I'm honestly like extremely happy with it, and I'm so excited to show everyone what I made. The legend John. Oh!
What's up, man? We going to Film Fest. My boy, Eggen Visuals.
Attaboy.
Eggen Visuals.
I'll sit in my room on Instagram seeing these amazing places people go to, and I ask myself, why can't I go to these places? Why do I have to be stuck here? Stuck here dreaming of the day where I finally leave the state with giant corn statues. And being in a high school where my teachers talk down on me for all my grades instead of looking at my actual talents has me counting down the days. You'll miss your friends, you'll miss your family, and who knows, you might even miss those corn statues. The point is, there may never be times like these again, so enjoy what you have now at this very moment, because it might slip away before you even know it.